Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. We took a week-long break, but we're back at it reviewing these Cosmic Fury episodes. And we're going to get into Cosmic Fury Episode 7, Operation Seasoning. Can't wait to get into this episode with you guys. It's an exciting episode, but you guys need to remember that you're in the zone, the super zone. Cue intro.
It's morphin' time!
Hello, and welcome back to Superheroes 101, where the superhero is never done. My name's Xavier Lee. For those of you who don't know me, now I'll be your host, and we're gonna just hop into this review. Why are we prolonging it any longer? I prolonged you all week. I took a break all week. We're back. So if you see me looking down, I have an iPad which I always write my notes on. If you're new, watch my other videos in the playlist. They'll be linked on the final episode of these reviews. Anyway. We're going to start off with the Cosmic Fury opening, the theme song that we all know and love. Furnace finally featured in that theme song. And coming back from last episode, the Rangers are now arrived on Earth after being on Eritis for 6 episodes. Zato slept the entire trip because he's used his magic up. And yeah, it tires him out. And that's going to be a pivotal point continuing on throughout the season, especially in the next episode. So stay tuned for when that comes out. So yeah, and then the Operation Seasoning aspect of this episode is basically to take down the Squidward network, which is causing the Anti-Zord force fields, and they have a spy inside of Squid Ink Inc., the major Squidward, with Squillia, who is supposed to be watching the outpost to make sure no Ranger can get out or get in. It currently has a crush on Heckle, and Heckle is that spy. But plans don't go as planned. Heckle is supposed to sabotage her, but it doesn't go according to plan, and Squillia is stronger than he expected, overpowers him, and that plan goes kaput. So the Rangers end up crashing down their Zords into the Earth's atmosphere, unable to use them. They put their Zords back in the Morphin Grid, but not before they were captured by Sentinels and put inside of the Anti-Zord / detention center, where Zed is arresting citizens who refuse to follow and abide by his rule. So yeah, there's that happened, and we find out that Heckle is going by the Dark Ranger, even though he's good now. Heckle is good now. If you read the Beyond the Grid comics, I explained it in the video, a link at the end for that video, about Heckle returning for Cosmic Fury in his whole storyline. And he even mentioned in this episode that he is birthed from another universe. He came from the other universe and did a classic redemption arc, and now he's back as a Ranger, and that is all comic book accurate. So for those of you Power Ranger fans that are just like, wait, Power Rangers does not follow the comics. Yes, it does. We directly mention Beyond the Grid, and yeah, and we find out that his morpher is his boomerang or his Talon Ring. I want to call him the Talon Ranger because it just sounds better. Anyway, his boomerang that he uses, his blade, is his morpher, which I think is really cool and unique and different from the other Rangers. And I hope we have a Power Rangers reconnection thing where we get to see him interacting with the other Dino Charge Rangers and them in utter confusion. All the Rangers get captured except for Zato and Ion, so they unhatch a plan with Solon. Solon is a distraction in the city, and they grow her. They grow her up to the size of like a Megazord would be, and she's causing a distraction for the Sentinels. The Sentinels are trying to defend this Anti-Zord force field building by blasting her, but that doesn't work. Solon is a giant dinosaur. Zato is using all of his magic to do this, and he ends up passing out again. And this kind of slightly goes into the trope of depowering a black man to power up a white character, and that white character being Amelia, because she is a powerful, confident leader. But we find out in the end that that's not what they're doing with Zato, and I really appreciate this little, motive and mode that they didn't, exercise that or feed into that trope. They did a little bit, but they didn't do it too much. But I still don't like how the black man was depowered. But I'm not gonna wail on that. So yeah, Zato, after he passes out the first time, because I believe he uses his magic first in the beginning of this episode, but I didn't write it down, so I don't really remember. And he ends up explaining his situation to Solon and Ion when they were on the planet Akrau. Was it Akrau? It might have been the planet Akrau. Levena. When they were on the planet Levena, the tree, when he got out and they saved him, was like, enjoy the time that you have left, Zato. And Zato basically explains to Solon that Solon and Ion that when the Morphomasters brought him back, they put a bunch of power inside of him, and when that power runs out, he will return back to the grid. And that doomsday clock is slowly ticking, and they're the only ones who know this. And Zato asks them to keep it from the other Rangers so that they're not stressed out and worried, and they can focus on the mission at hand. I think that was Zato trying to like preserve their feelings, because he knows that would rock them and emotionally scar them if they knew this earlier on, but they do end up finding out. So yeah, I just wanted to bring that in. So in order to destroy the Squidrels, the Squidrel Zord anti-Zord network, the Rangers have to hatch a plan using Grid Battle Force tech, aka the Beast Morphers teleporters, to teleport the Squidrel. And this kind of sounds familiar when, you know, Blaze in the first season in the finale of Beast Morphers took and placed the teleporters around a Morphex tower and transported it into the cyber dimension. And it's very much bleeding into that, and that's what the reference that they were going for. So they're able to do that. They destroy the Squidrel network. Everybody comes out of the Squidrel, you know, spacecraft that they were trapped, well no, the building that they were trapped in for refusing Zed's rule. And then Izzy and Javi meet up with their parents, and they're just like, wait, what happened to your arm? And then Javi and Izzy are just like, we gotta go, we'll explain it later. And they're like, you better, we need a full explanation because your arm is missing. Amelia reunites with Pop and Tarek, and I'm so happy that they're back with their family. That is so fun and so great, and I can't wait to see what other scenes their family are going to be involved in. So yeah, they do their final fight against Squillia and her Sentinels, featuring Heckle and Billy fighting alongside the Rangers, and they end up winning. They put Sleepy Cuffs on Squillia and lock her up so that they can use her as bait to get her and her mom together. So yeah, they use that as kind of like a bargaining chip later on in the episodes. Fern gets a new weapon mode. She has this stick with a claw on it, but she's able to split it apart and make it like a nunchucky like weapon. It's like a Power Ranger first, because we don't really have that, except in the comics with the Omega Ranger, the Black Ranger, Zack. He has a similar hook weapon. It's kind of similar. I just wanted to make that reference just in case you didn't catch it. So yeah, Tarek is able to absolutely kick butt with Sentinels without putting on a suit. That's because the actor Jared Turner, who said that he does not like wearing suits, and that when he was brought back for Cosmic Fury, he basically placed his demands that he did not want to put on a suit. Even though I would have loved to see Tarek in like a good Void Knight suit, because I don't think, was the Void Knight Morpher destroyed? Yes, it was. In Dawn of Fury, the Void Knight Morpher was destroyed, but I would have been cool to see him in a new Ranger form as a Cosmic Fury Ranger, maybe the Purple Ranger. Who knows? But yeah, that's where the episode ends, with Squillia getting captured, and the Rangers are like, yeah, we have a new plan now. We can do this. We got this. And yeah, I give this episode a 9 out of 10. It was pretty good. It was a little bit of filler, but it had a lot to contribute to the final plot, and I can't wait to see where this is going to lead us next. Of course, I know, but you guys don't know, so stay tuned. Make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications so you get notified every time I post a video, and these videos are going to be coming out rapid fire, so stay tuned. So yeah, thanks for watching this video. Follow my social medias in the description below. Leave down the comments regarding any theories that you had or generated using this episode review, and I just want to thank you once again for watching this video. Follow my Xavier Lee channel for everything having not to do with superheroes. I'm gonna start posting over there because we are going to New York Comic Con 2023, the last day, baby. And I plan to vlog on here, but my Get Ready With Me vlog is going to be featured on that channel. So go watch it over there and then come back here for my New York Comic Con vlog and experience video. And possible collabs that I may do with creators that are there. Who knows? But yeah, if you guys want more content from me, you're going to have to wait till the next video. And remember, yippee-ki-yay, let's ride.